Running Dapr on Kubernetes, put your cluster on autopilot with Diagrid Conductor. Conductor quickly and securely connects all your Kubernetes clusters running Dapr and delivers operational excellence, increased security, reliability, and insights to your applications. In this video, we'll walk through connecting a new Kubernetes cluster to Conductor by installing the Conductor agent. Here I'm on the cluster dashboard, where you can view all your clusters with Dapr installed, wherever they are running, across clouds and environments. Adding a new cluster takes less than a minute, and Conductor supports all Kubernetes distributions from AWS, Azure, GCP, OpenShift, and even local deployments like Kind and Minikube. Specify the cluster type that matches your environment. For production clusters, you can include Dapr open source enterprise support in your Diagrid plan, with SLAs as low as 1 hour. Install the Dapr control plane in just one click, or upgrade an existing control plane installation, enabling Conductor to take over managing your Dapr configuration. Allow Conductor to be the single source of truth for your Dapr installation, ensuring no accidental configurations are applied to your cluster, as Conductor will continuously reconcile the Helm settings to your desired configuration. Choose a supported version of Dapr, along with the namespace the Dapr control plane will be installed into. Conductor supports the current and previous 2 versions of Dapr, along with all associated patch versions, following the Dapr open source version support policy. Optionally decide if you want to roll out all Dapr-enabled apps with this update. If you are upgrading the Dapr control plane, it's required to restart all sidecars so that they get the latest version of the runtime container. Use one of the provided Helm arguments profiles, with recommended settings for development and production values, or edit the values yourself to make any desired changes. Dapr provides end-to-end encryption between your apps, and with Conductor, managing MTLS certificates has never been easier. Enable automatic root certificate rotation and decide the renewal frequency and renewal window for when these should be rotated, ensuring you never incur downtime from a certificate expiry again. Optionally set advanced agent configuration options such as Kubernetes node selector labels and tolerations for the agent deployment and logs collector daemonset. Finish creating the cluster connection and install the Conductor agent on your cluster using the generated Kubernetes kubectl command. For DevOps and GitOps workflows, you also have the option of installing the Conductor agent onto your cluster via the Diagrid CLI or Kubernetes operator. Once the agent is installed, you can immediately dive into the cluster dashboard that surfaces up the most critical issues and insights to your teams. See insights broken down into categories across the cluster, applications, and Dapr infrastructure components. In the Cluster Insights section, take a deeper look into the Dapr control plane, where you can check the control plane uptime and that resource usage is behaving as expected, with a breakdown of the CPU and memory consumption of control plane pods over time. Check your Dapr version and see if there are any upgrades available, as well as other settings, such as the root certificate expiration date, and if the Dapr control plane is deployed in high availability mode. Cluster Insights also gives you visibility into any critical metrics issues and high-impact advisories that are affecting the Dapr control plane. In the App Insights section, view alerts for critical metrics issues and any error or fatal Dapr sidecar logs that have been triggered by Conductor alerts in the past hour. Conductor ships with 15 out-of-the-box default alerts on issues such as high HTTP error rate and sidecar containers and crash loop backoff. All alerts from the dashboard can also be sent externally via email or webhook for increased integration, allowing Conductor to be your one-stop shop for Dapr monitoring. Alternatively, download the Conductor Grafana dashboard template for use with Prometheus and Grafana monitoring systems. The App Insights section also displays the most important production advisories for your apps, with over 40 tailored recommendations from Conductor Advisor. Advisories are evaluated at 15-minute intervals, but may take up to 10 days to be generated for optimal recommendations. You can also visualize your Dapr-enabled apps running in the cluster in the embedded apps graph, which renders a flowchart allowing you to drill into unhealthy applications and see how your apps are communicating, whether asynchronously through publish and subscribe or directly via service invocation. Isolate on an app to view its infrastructure dependencies and to see real-time metrics data on the calls between services, giving you a holistic view of your system. Discover unsuspected high latency and error rates to help your team uncover app and infrastructure issues in minutes and lead you to quicker error resolution. The Component Insights section displays high-impact advisories that affect your infrastructure components and error or fatal log issues that have been triggered in the past hour. All component initialization failures are also visible here, ensuring your Dapr component is configured to successfully access your underlying infrastructure resources. Explore these features, as well as many others, by signing up for a Conductor Enterprise trial today.